Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I tell you how I expanded an existing grow light system. So let's go. Do you have grow lights set up for seed starting? And if so, have you ever run out of room for your seedlings? I have two types of grow light systems. One of them is a DIY 5-tier grow light system that has LED shop lights on it. I made a video talking a little bit more about that system, and what I'll do is put a link down in the description in case you're interested. I also have a 3-tier Gardener Supply grow light system. I ran into a few problems when it came to seed starting. The first problem was I ran out of space. I had more seeds I needed to sow, and I had no more room to put those little seedlings. Another problem that I ran into was that some of the seedlings were getting very big, very tall, and they were actually hitting my lights. They weren't fitting under my existing grow light system. So I spoke with my husband because I knew there had to be another solution. Well, we came up with what I feel is an innovative and definitely a budget-friendly solution. You know the top shelf of a grow light system? A lot of us use it just as a space to store a bunch of our seed starting supplies. It's wasted space horizontally as well as vertically. And we looked at that and said, we should be able to use that space in a more effective way. So I challenge you, if you're running into the same problem that we did, think outside the box, see what we did to fix this problem, and see if you can retrofit it to fit your needs. I've included instructions as well as a parts list in the description area, just so you can see the parts that we used to do this project. So now I'm going to show you the steps we took in order to expand our existing grow light system so that we could have more space for growing plants.
I have a total of 4 grow light systems that I use. One of them is a Gardener Supply 3-tier system, and the other 3 are 5-tier shelving units that I've been using. And in this example, you can see that 1 out of my 4 systems has lights built onto it at the very top. Next, we built a second expansion to an existing grow light system. So now I have, out of the 4 grow light systems, 2 of them have expansions at the very top. The next thing we tackled was expanding the Gardener Supply grow light system. That was equally as easy, even though we had to make slight modifications to how we did our build. What I really like about the height of all of these expansions is that I can put nice tall plants at the very top of all my shelving units. Here I'm just zooming in on the modification that we had to make. My shelving units are 16 inches deep, and the diameter of the vertical posts are 1 inch. Those are important numbers to know when building these expansions. The length of each shelving unit is 48 inches or 4 feet, and that matches the length of each LED light. Each fitting is 1 inch from the inside measurement. The outside diameter of each PVC pipe is also 1 inch. Then what we did was we took each of the tees and we added a hole into each of those tees. And the reason for the holes was a place for us to add a zip tie into each of them. Each cross piece has a length of 15.5 inches. The total length of the vertical pipe plus the tee attached is 15 inches. Holes were made into each of the tees. We use 90-degree elbows, and we have a total of 4 here for each assembly. And the assembly is press fit with no glue, so we can easily disassemble this assembly after the seed starting season is over. Now we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how to put together one assembly. So I'm using 4-foot LED shop lights, which match the 4-foot shelving units, and Velcro strips of 2 different lengths, 1 inch short and 2 inches long. And we're measuring 3.5 inches over from the fitting. And from there, we're making a mark for the center line where the Velcro will end up going. The next step that we did was we then went ahead and we stuck the fuzzy side of the Velcro onto the PVC pipe. The next thing that we are doing here is sticking the rough side of the Velcro onto the bottom ends of the LED lights. In this example, we're only doing this to one of the LED lights, but typically you would want 2 LED lights on each tier of your grow light system. And we're showing roughly where the PVC pipe will sit in relation to each of the LED lights. Next, we are attaching the PVC assemblies to the top of our existing grow light system. We are now sticking the lights with Velcro onto the PVC assemblies. And what we did was we took the lights and they were placed where the cords were opposite to each other so that we could link one of the LED lights into the other LED light so that we only had to use one outlet. And we're going ahead and using a longer zip tie just to secure the PVC assembly to the wire shelf. For purposes of this demonstration, we're just showing the zip tie on one side of the assembly. You would want to do it on both sides of the assembly. And then finally, we're just clipping off any excess length to the zip tie.
Rather than buying or putting together another grow light system, save money and see if you can utilize that top shelf by adding additional grow lights there. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments, and until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.